Hey everybody, Deacon Jim here for Takeout Tuesday. Hope you're doing well. It's been a few weeks, but I'm back. The word for the day or the week is the Mulligan. What is the Mulligan? Well, the Mulligan, as you know, in golf is out of the blue, you get this free shot, right? So keep that in mind. Did a little quick Google search and it talked about a gentleman called David Bernard Mulligan back in the 1920s, apparently, who lived in Canada and then came to the United States. There's a couple different stories of its origin, but it goes more like this. David showed up and he had a terrible shot and he just said, you know what, I'm going to take another shot. And his buddies there watching said, well, I guess if you're starting this new trend, we'll name it after you, i.e. the Mulligan. And then he eventually came from Canada to the United States. The other story goes that he was extremely late. You know, you wake up, you're late, everybody's already had their warm up, they're teeing off, and he races to the course and kind of his buddies, good guys, say, you look so frazzled, you just put one into the woods. We're going to allow you to have another shot, and we're going to deem it, calling it the Mulligan. And don't know which one is true, but that's what I found today looking around on the internet, the Mulligan. But the Mulligan is this thing, even as we were talking about it, playing with Clayton and Pastor Rick and Ray Schrader, we were talking about it this past week, is that it's really nice and you want it because you have this terrible shot and then there's usually a penalty and the penalty is horrible. It's a stroke or maybe two strokes and nobody wants that. And then one of your friends or buddies says, hey, why don't you take a mulligan, which is like amazing gift. And then you hit the ball and if you hit it well, you're off to the races. Which brings me to the heart of one of our Bible verses, right? Ephesians chapter 2, verse 8, for we are saved by grace through faith. It is not our own works, but it's a gift of God. So rooted in the heart of God is love and grace, where the penalty is due for our sins and our wrongdoings. Jesus Christ bore our sins on the cross. And there is this amazing grace, which we call it and which we sing about it, where God forgives our sins. So the Mulligan reminds us of the grace of God that abounds in our life and is not only for us, but for all people. So lean into that grace again this week. May the good Lord bless you and keep you. God bless.